Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Software Engineer K here, and today we've got some pretty awesome updates straight from the Ecomi Telegram group from Reese himself to go through with you guys today, along with a few other updates regarding Binance on Twitter and just a few general price updates as well regarding OMI's current price movement. So, without further ado, we're going to jump straight to the Ecomi Telegram group. So, I initially had this thought where I was in my showroom and I know that there are NFT soundtracks available. There are companies that are doing NFT music. So I ran past the idea with Reese that, random idea, but anyone suggested licensed soundtracks for the showroom. You could obtain these soundtracks maybe as NFTs through certain events. Maybe if you get the ultra rare version of a collectible, it would come with a soundtrack for your showroom, just as an idea. And Reese does not disappoint. So he responded to my comment and he said, so to that idea, he said they have indeed also a lot of potential with NFT music. Like you could have a platinum record hanging on your showroom wall, touch it, and you start playing the song, things like that. So the idea of NFT music within your showroom, obtainable through, whatever drops or maybe the master collector program, somewhere like that. It has already been suggested, and Reese does give a few insights into, how it could work. Obviously, this is all speculation ideas, but it's nice to see that, that is one idea that is definitely, has had awareness raised of it within Ecomi. So that is pretty awesome. And then my response was, damn, now you've done it. We're going to have when Michael Jackson soon, just because, Reese has to constantly deal with when Binance, when Pokemon, when Moon, all of these very repetitive questions that, if you're Reese, you're probably used to getting. So moving on from that, onto Twitter. So the CEO of Binance, he has been tweeting quite a lot about NFTs recently. He sent out this tweet recently saying, "You are a NFT." And then he said, after listening to a couple of different teams presenting NFTs today, I realized I didn't realize how big the NFT market will truly be. Damn, not financial advice, and they could be wrong. So that's pretty interesting to know. The CEO of Binance was actually tuning into the presentation yesterday, the conference. So that means he must have seen David Yu and Dan Crovers giving their presentations. So the CEO of Binance, he is definitely aware of OMI and VeVe and everyone. And we already knew that because there are pictures online of the CEO of Binance with David Yu from ages back. So I think with all of the talk about interoperability, how to migrate OMI onto the same blockchain that is used on Binance, then I think there is something definitely coming. The fact that they're focusing so much on interoperability and cross-chain, I think OMI is looking to list elsewhere very, very soon. Just because that is going to help the platform massively. That's going to have more people buy more OMI, and we know OMI to gem conversion is coming this week. So a lot of people are going to be using their OMI for gems, and also I believe it's going to help reduce the frequency of phishing scams because a lot of people are putting out fake OMI tokens on PancakeSwap and whatnot. And that's mainly because the current exchanges it's on, they are kind of difficult to use for newbie investors that are new to the whole cryptocurrency world. You know, Ascendex and Bitforex, they're not the easiest ones to use. If it's on Binance or Coinbase or one of those mainstream exchanges, it'll be so much easier to use for everyone. So that I think is another advantage of getting listed on a mainstream exchange soon. Tomorrow is the Rise of Ultraman Series 1 drops. Now, if you are getting the secret rare, you don't need to do anything. What's going to happen is 1 hour before the drop, that secret rare is going to get allocated to your account. You won't be able to interact with it, but it's there. The secret rare isn't going to be available for purchase for anyone else. I believe they have added to the store for 1 gem as a placeholder, but it won't be available for purchase. So if you're trying to purchase it, then I would say don't waste your time. Try and get one of the rares because the ultra rare also isn't going to be dropping tomorrow. So they've removed the ultra rare from the Medium article. It stops at the rare. 4,800 editions of it, 60 gems each. How many rares? I think there are. Okay, so that's okay. So there's 1 rare, 2 uncommons, I believe, and 2 commons. Yeah, and then the secret rare as well. Okay, nice. I was looking forward to getting the full set, but it looks like I'll have the secret rare, and I'm gonna aim for one of each of the other ones, and then just gonna have to wait for the ultra rare. Now moving on to today's price analysis. So if we take a look here now, this was 2 days ago. The price hit here. It did follow my prediction. Came down here. I was expecting it to hit this trend line and then retest the high and then continue. Now, what happened was after the conference, because there was way too much speculation, you can expect to be disappointed if you think they're going to announce Pokemon at an event like that. They're not. So all of that unnecessary hype caused a huge sell-off once people were let down, and we came down. We broke below our resistance, and then you can see this massive green candle. There was a lot of buying pressure here. Now you can see we're literally sat. I'm gonna have to extend this resistance line that I drew 2 days ago, because we do have more data now, and we are still on this line of resistance here on the hourly chart. So I believe, like I said yesterday, I said we were going to trade sideways for a while, and we're going to continue trading sideways until we get some kind of significant news. Either we get gem to OMI conversion. We're going to get OMI to gem conversion this week. That's going to cause an increase in the demand of OMI. So that's going to send our price maybe back up to retest this previous resistance, or Bitcoin's value drops and we come back down to this level here, the 0.54 cent level. So if I go to the 4-hourly chart, and if we zoom in, now you can see perfectly, look at that 4-hour candle. We are like stretched exactly on that resistance line, and there. So we came down, we touched this resistance, we stayed on the resistance, and we're perfectly sat on that resistance. So you can see that when the wick price does wick down, whatever people are selling just gets bought back straight up instantly. So that there are a lot of pending buy orders on this line here. So I don't think we're going to break this resistance anytime soon. Well, this current support level anytime soon, unless the price of Bitcoin drops drastically. Then we're going to get a sell-off. Otherwise, we're just going to have to wait until OMI to Gem comes out tomorrow, or the day after, or sometime this week, whenever, and then we should be good. I believe tomorrow the price of OMI is going to pump, because it always seems to pump right before a drop. So I think we might retest this level here, but then I expect a pullback for it to come back down to this resistance. I don't see us leaving this range tomorrow at all, unless we get something big. So that's pretty much everything I want to go through, guys. Like always, please do like and subscribe to support the content, and I'll keep you guys updated with anything I find out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.